Timothée Chalamet's mom is speaking out about her son's public relationship with Kylie Jenner. The Wonka and Kardashian stars first sparked romance rumors in April of 2023.
Did Timothée Chalamet's sister just low-key shade Kylie Jenner? Pauline Chalamet recently took to Instagram to criticize billionaires who profit from beauty standards they help create.
After her split from rapper Travis Scott. Now the actor's mom, Nicole Flender, is sharing her support on the romance.
Fans immediately connected the dots to Kylie, who built a cosmetics empire off that exact model. Considering Timothée and Kylie are dating, this post feels way too pointed to be random. Is this sibling tension brewing in Hollywood's newest power couple? Let us know what you think and follow for more celebrity tea.
Speaking to Curbed about Kylie, Nicole says, "I have to say she's lovely. She's very nice to me." Nicole has been selling real estate with Corcoran for nearly a decade, ever since her husband, Marc Chalamet, a French journalist who now works for the UN.
It's not over between Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. Despite reports, E! News can confirm that the reality star and the Oscar-nominated actor are still dating. Though neither has publicly commented on the relationship, we're hearing they're still together.
Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner cozied up in the desert for Coachella Weekend 1.
The relationship came months after news surfaced that Kylie and rapper Travis Scott had broken up. They had been on and off since 2017 and share 2 kids together. Fans had speculated following the release of Travis's new album Utopia on July 28th that the rapper had shaded Timothée.
The couple spotted in the VIP section, jamming out to headliners Charli XCX and Billie Eilish.
His role as Willy Wonka in an upcoming film in the track Meltdown. He raps, "Chocolate AP and chocolate the V's got the Willy Wonka factory, burn a athlete like it's calories, find another flame hot as me." Of course, Travis and Kylie have had their ups and downs as a couple, though a source close to Kylie shared with E! News in 2021 that she and Travis have a great co-parenting relationship.
I'm obsessed with it, so...
The two have been going strong since 2023, and a source tells ET Kylie and Timothée are doing well, adding that they spend as much time as possible together. They try to do sweet things for each other, both small and big, and are both very thoughtful.
Stay this side, guys, alright? Get room. Guys, no pushing forward.
Just let us film. Kylie, can you sign, please?
Thank you, Kylie.
I love you so much.
Amazing, Kylie. Thank you so much.
Timothée Chalamet's mother has finally spoken, and it's the comment that's shaking up the internet. After months of silence, Nicole Flender broke her calm exterior with a rare public remark about her son's highly scrutinized relationship with Kylie Jenner. Her words? "She's lovely. Very nice to me." Simple, polite, but it sent the fandom into overdrive. Why now? Why speak up after so long? And more importantly, was it genuine praise or carefully packaged diplomacy? Because let's be clear, this isn't just about a Hollywood couple sharing the spotlight. This is about family tension, a fan base in revolt, and what some are calling the slow unraveling of one of Hollywood's most promising young stars. Today we're diving deep into the family drama, the fan backlash, and yes, the infamous Kardashian curse that has everyone asking, is Timothée Chalamet making the biggest mistake of his career? Let's break it down. On the surface, Nicole Flender's comment about Kylie Jenner seemed warm, supportive even.
Where is Timothée Chalamet? Hi, Timothée! You were great as Timothée Chalamet this year, too. Really.
Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have date night at the 2025 Golden Globes.
In an interview with Curbed, the former Broadway dancer and mother of one of Hollywood's most acclaimed young actors called Kylie lovely and added, "She's very nice to me." It was the kind of statement that usually flies under the radar. But in this case, it lit up social media like a warning flare, because until now, Flender had stayed completely silent on the subject. Despite months of paparazzi sightings, red carpet appearances, and viral videos of Timmy and Kylie, his mother had not made a single public remark. Not during the Golden Globes, not during Coachella, not even when rumors of a Paris engagement began to swirl. So, when she finally did speak, fans couldn't help but read between the lines. Was it genuine acceptance, or a calculated move to avoid backlash while still keeping her distance? Her words were safe, pleasant even. But notably, they lacked warmth. No, I adore her. No, we've grown close. Just nice. And in Hollywood, nice can be code for, let's not make this a bigger problem. What's more, sources close to the Chalamet family say Nicole has privately expressed concern. Not over Kylie herself, but over the circus that tends to follow anyone in the Kardashian-Jenner orbit.
I love it.
That's the couple all smiles at the awards show and having a good time mingling with actresses Elle Fanning and Monica Barbaro at their table.
The silence, the timing, and the careful phrasing all point to a mother trying to walk a tightrope, respecting her son's choices while quietly keeping her guard up. But while Nicole may be playing it neutral in public, one member of the Chalamet family reportedly isn't holding back. While Timothée's mother is choosing diplomacy, his sister? Reportedly not so much. Pauline Chalamet, an actor, writer, and director in her own right, is known for keeping a low profile. She avoids tabloids, red carpets, and celebrity headlines. In short, she's everything Kylie Jenner isn't. And that's exactly why insiders say she's struggling with this relationship. Behind closed doors, sources claim Pauline is deeply uncomfortable with her brother's whirlwind romance. She reportedly doesn't understand how Timothée, a man known for quiet artistry and indie film roles, ended up with one of reality TV's most famous moguls. The quote making rounds in group chats and online forums. It's a mystery how they even connect. And there's more. Rumors have circulated that Pauline has deliberately skipped events where Kylie was expected. While the two were seen sharing a quick hug at a fashion after-party in Paris, many fans believe it was purely for optics. One source close to the family told a celebrity blog,
All eyes on Timmy, who was nominated for Best Actor for his portrayal of Bob Dylan in the biopic A Complete Unknown.
Pauline is putting on a good face in public, but privately, she can't stand the Kylie show. In fact, there's already speculation that if Timothée and Kylie were to get engaged, Pauline wouldn't show up to the wedding. And in a family as close-knit as the Chalamets, that speaks volumes. Still, this isn't just a case of sibling disapproval. Pauline's rumored opposition taps into a much wider conversation, the one playing out on social media, in comment sections, and fan pages around the world. Because as it turns out, she's not the only one asking, what exactly does Timothée see in Kylie? Timothée Chalamet was once hailed as the golden boy of Gen Z cinema, an Oscar-nominated actor, the face of poetic indie films, the guy who could go toe-to-toe with Daniel Day-Lewis one minute and charm a room full of critics the next. But ever since he started dating Kylie Jenner, a very different narrative has begun to take shape, and fans are not holding back. Reddit threads, Twitter posts, TikTok rants, they all echo the same confusion, the same disbelief. One viral comment summed it up bluntly. I do not understand all the people saying Timothée is so deep, intellectual, and sensitive. If he is dating a Kardashian, he clearly isn't.
Dude, you were so good in A Complete Unknown as Bob Dylan. Wasn't he just incredible? So good, dude. Seriously.
And it didn't stop there. Another user wrote, yes, he seemed so authentic and kind, but you know what they say? You are the company you keep. He's a letdown. I'm glad I stopped standing him. It's a rare moment in Hollywood when the tide turns this sharply, this fast. The backlash isn't just about Kylie, it's about what she represents to many of Timothée's longtime fans. A glitzy, overexposed reality empire built on aesthetics, branding, and billion-dollar beauty products. A world that feels miles away from the moody, introspective characters Timmy built his career on. And then there's the now infamous BNP Paribas Open appearance. Prime courtside seats, flashbulbs firing. Kylie leans in for a kiss. And Timothée? He winces. Not once, but twice. The second time he mutters, ow, ow. She laughs it off. He looks distracted, even irritated. The clip goes viral. Within hours, TikTokers are remixing the moment with sad violin music.
The two are hot off an award season run together, and while Timothée didn't always win for A Complete Unknown, fans did win with this iconic Kardashians moment.
While Twitter floods with memes and hot takes. Timmy looks like he's being held hostage, one tweet reads. Another simply says, he's blinked twice. That means call for help, right? It wasn't just awkward, it was a full-blown optics disaster. And fans didn't miss the irony. Kylie, queen of image control, suddenly found herself in a relationship where the chemistry seemed off every time the cameras rolled. Even Timmy's fans who initially supported the romance have started to second-guess what they're seeing. The once swooning fanbase now watches every interaction like it's a puzzle to solve. And the conclusion many are reaching? This just doesn't feel real. But if awkward kisses and distant body language were bad enough, what comes next might be even more damaging. Because Kylie Jenner isn't just any celebrity. She's a member of pop culture's most controversial dynasty. And that means one thing. The Kardashian curse is back in the spotlight. It's the phrase that haunts every man who enters the Kardashian-Jenner orbit, the Kardashian curse. Dismissed by some as internet folklore and conspiracy fluff, this so-called curse has been whispered about for over a decade. But look at the pattern, and the coincidences start stacking up like headlines on a tabloid rack.
Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner shared a smooch at their first Coachella together. Aww. Shady fans, however, couldn't help but notice it was on the same day that Kylie's baby daddy, Travis Scott, performed.
Reggie Bush, a Super Bowl champion until the cameras followed him off the field. Lamar Odom, once an NBA star, until things spiraled into addiction, scandal, and collapse. Tristan Thompson, enough said. Even Kanye West, one of the most influential artists of our time, watched his empire bend under the weight of personal and public breakdowns. And now fans are asking, is Timothée Chalamet next? It sounds ridiculous, until you realize just how much has changed since he started dating Kylie. Once praised for keeping a distance from the Hollywood spotlight, Timmy is now the subject of paparazzi chaos. Instead of headlines like, Timothée delivers career-defining performance, we're getting, Timmy and Kylie spotted making out in a parking lot. Or, Timothée caught reacting awkwardly to Kylie's kiss on camera. These aren't the stories that built his brand. They're the kind of headlines that eat away at the mystique he worked so hard to build. Film critics have even started whispering about a shift, a subtle yet noticeable one. He's getting overexposed, one industry watcher noted. He's not losing roles, but the narrative around him is changing. And that's where the curse really strikes. Not with immediate career-ending disaster, but with the slow erosion of public perception.
Guys, leave Kylie alone. Even billionaire makeup CEOs who are dating Oscar-nominated twinks need a mom's night out.
It's Coachella! Coachellas are a lot different these days.
The loss of that it factor. The gradual replacement of prestige with pop culture noise. Fans on Reddit are calling it out directly. He went from indie darling to tabloid boyfriend overnight. This is not the man who starred in Call Me By Your Name. This is not the guy who read philosophy books between scenes on set. One even joked, the moment he dates a Kardashian, the Oscar becomes a People's Choice Award. Harsh? Maybe. But perception is powerful. And in Hollywood, perception can make or break an icon. Still, if the curse is real, it hasn't stopped Timothée from doubling down. Because according to the latest rumors, he's not just dating Kylie, he might be planning to marry her. And that takes us into the most shocking twist yet. Just when fans thought things couldn't get any more surreal, bam, the engagement rumors hit. According to multiple entertainment insiders, Timothée Chalamet has already dropped a staggering $300,000 on an engagement ring for Kylie Jenner. Not just any ring, this one reportedly boasts over 150 diamonds and a custom design said to be inspired by vintage French royalty. Romantic? Yes. Rational? That's what fans, and even his inner circle, are starting to question. Because here,
the famous lovers made their award show debut at the 2024 Golden Globes, where Timothée was nominated for Wonka. Since then, there have been many award show date nights for the couple.
Here's the thing, a quiet engagement would have been one story. But sources say Timmy is planning to pop the question in Paris. On the Seine, at sunset, the Eiffel Tower sparkling in the background. The kind of picture-perfect proposal you'd expect from a billionaire beauty mogul's Pinterest board. And yet, for all the grandeur, there's an undercurrent of panic. Friends close to Timothée are reportedly begging him to slow down. They're worried that this is moving way too fast, that he's getting swept into Kylie's media vortex, and that he doesn't see the long-term risks, personally or professionally. Even fans who once supported the relationship are now raising red flags. It feels rushed, weirdly performative, and he doesn't even look happy. One user commented on TikTok. Another said, "If this happens, it's not going to end with wedding bells. It's going to end with a Netflix docuseries." And then there's Kris. Kris Jenner, the family matriarch and branding mastermind, is reportedly not celebrating just yet. In fact, insiders say she's laid down a clear condition: no prenup, no wedding. Kylie's net worth is estimated at $700 million. Timothée's, a comparatively humble $25 million. And while the gap alone is enough to make headlines,
And for the 2025 Golden Globes, Kylie returned as his date.
Kris isn't playing around. One source told a tabloid, Kris sees marriage as a business contract, and she's not letting Kylie walk into anything unprotected. It's smart. It's shrewd. It's very on brand for the Kardashians, but it's also throwing gasoline on an already burning fire. Because now the internet isn't just questioning the romance, they're dissecting the math behind it. Is this love? Is this a media merger? Is this just another publicity play wrapped in diamonds? Whatever the truth may be, one thing's clear: Timothée Chalamet is at a crossroads, and it's not just the fans and his family hitting the brakes. Reports suggest something deeper, something more personal, might be unraveling. Behind the red carpets and designer rings, there's tension brewing off camera. Sources say Timothée is quietly cutting ties with longtime friends, people who've warned him about getting too deep with Kylie. The reason?
Back in October, Travis denied accusations he had cheated on Kylie with Instagram model Roseanne Carr, after Roseanne, who was linked to Travis in 2019 during his break with Kylie, raised speculation that they had reconnected when she posted a clip of the Astroworld hitmaker on the set of a video shoot. He slammed the chatter as weird.
They're worried about his image, his focus, and the media circus that now follows him. Fans are seeing the shift too. No more casual hangs or film festival candids, just headlines and glossy photos with Kylie. Meanwhile, Kylie's whole vibe has changed, trading glam for artsy cool to match his aesthetic. But instead of blending worlds, it looks like Timmy's giving up his own. And with friends out of the picture, fans wonder, is he choosing love or isolation? Timothée Chalamet used to be the poster boy for indie cinema, a quiet, thoughtful artist who kept the spotlight at arm's length. Now, he's a constant in celebrity tabloids, more known for courtside kisses and awkward viral clips than for his acting chops. The shift is real, and it's not going unnoticed. Critics have started asking, has Hollywood's most promising actor become just another Kardashian headline? Fans are starting to agree. The mysterious, poetic Timmy they once adored is now stuck in paparazzi loops, flinching at public affection and fading from his own narrative. It's a dangerous pivot from prestige to PR fodder. And if this romance collapses, it won't just break hearts, it could break the brand he's spent years building. For all the public kisses, luxury dates, and front row appearances, something feels off, and fans are picking up on it. At recent events, Kylie's all smiles. Timothée, often distant, unengaged, clips of him dodging affection, wincing during kisses, or barely reacting to her touch are now social media gold, and not in the way publicists like. One viral moment showed Kylie reaching for his face. He subtly leaned away. Another, the infamous ow moment courtside, cringe turned viral. And then came the questions. Is he just not that into her? Is this already falling apart? Insiders say the couple's dynamic has changed. Fewer outings, less chemistry. Growing silence from Timmy's team. And perhaps most telling of all, his sister Pauline still hasn't changed her stance. Behind the glossy photos, the romance is starting to look less like a love story and more like a slow-motion PR unraveling. And if that's true, then the ending may already be writing itself. Nicole Flender's rare public statement calling Kylie Jenner lovely might have sounded simple, polite, even sweet. But in a saga packed with viral moments, family rifts, shifting personas, and whispers of a curse, it barely scratches the surface. Behind that single word lies a storm. A sister who reportedly wants no part of the relationship. A fan base begging Timothée to wake up. An industry quietly wondering, is he drifting too far from the path that made him a star? There's no denying it. This isn't just a romance. It's a rebrand. One that's reshaping Timothée's public image faster than any role he's ever played. He may be in love, he may be in too deep. Or, if the critics are right, he may be next in line for a PR disaster wrapped in designer packaging. So, here's the question. Is Timothée Chalamet writing the next chapter of his love story, or the beginning of his downfall? Either way, the cameras are rolling and the world is watching.